Hi guys, this is Jeff at Flywheel Racing. This video is about the stator and flywheel on the 24 KTM 300 XC-W, which would be the same as the new TE Husqvarna, and that versus the 2324 XC ignition, which is the same as the TX Husqvarna. Alright, so there's, guys, we've been getting lots of comments and texts and emails and phone calls about guys with their XCs wanting more output so that they can run lights and fan kits and that kind of stuff. And they're hoping that, I was thinking it'd be easy to just put in the stator, that's the stator, out of this new W model into the XC. But that dog won't hunt. You can't do it. All right, so you can see that this is a pretty darn big stator with a lot of coils in it. These are all coils. The pickup coils over here, but this is the stator. And then this is the flywheel. And I'm going to walk over here in just a second and show you one of my XC. All right, so there's the stator on the XC. A lot fewer coils, and it's a different diameter. This dimension is different. Will not fit. It will not work with that other flywheel. You can also see that this distance here is much smaller on this flywheel than it is on the W model. And again, this is the XC. All right, so the guys at Ricky Stator have been working with that Enduro Builds guy. He's a nice guy. We communicate with him, and anyhow, the guys at Ricky Stator have been sending him stuff to test and try, and they've been trying to come up with something for the XCs to make them, have a bigger output, so they can run more electronic goodies. And they haven't come up with anything yet. I believe they're in the process now of trying to rewind a stator or build a new stator. I'm not sure where that stands, but I know they're working on it. I think that the guys at SICAS might be working on it. I'm not sure. Maybe TrailTech. But anyhow, there's some aftermarket vendors out there trying to find a solution. All right, so the next thing is which one has the heavier flywheel? Which one do you think weighs more? This one? Or this one? This one looks heavier to me. And it would make sense that the W model would have the heavier flywheel, but I'm going to pull them off here in a minute and weigh them. It's only way to really find out. Somebody else mentioned that the W had a lighter flywheel, which doesn't make sense to me. So I want to make sure it's not just appears bigger, but that it actually is. So stay tuned for just a second, guys. I'll get these pulled off and get right back to you. Okay, guys, I've got both flywheels off. There's the other one down there. You can see this is the XC flywheel. It weighs about 1 1/4 pounds. So I'm doing this by myself, so be patient, please. This one weighs a little over 2 pounds. So about 3/4 pound difference between the two flywheels. Something else I wanted to tell you about them is it takes 2 different flywheel pullers. This is a 26 millimeter diameter. This is a 28 millimeter diameter. The threads look like about a 1 1/4 on that, and that too. So I would say 1.25 by 28, 1.25 by 26 over here. All right, guys, I hope that answers some of your questions about stator and flywheel on these new bikes. Definitely cannot use the W stator or flywheel. I mean, you can put the stator and flywheel on the XC, but then you'd have to change the wiring harness and quite a few other things. I don't know if it's worth all that hassle. I believe that we have flywheel weights already for the XCs in stock. I'm pretty sure we do. I'm not in the office all the time anymore, so don't really keep up with all that stuff, but I'm pretty sure the guys told me that they've got flywheel weights for these in stock if you just want a heavier flywheel. As far as a bigger stator, buy a W. Or wait till Ricky Racer comes out with something. All right, guys, please like us on Instagram and Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, and get out for some throttle therapy. I want to see you out on the trail. I hope to meet you out on the trail. That's all for now.